Hello, everyone. Welcome to Linguistic Justice. Thanks so much for stopping by. This is a short video with the purpose of demonstrating how simultaneous interpretation works on Zoom and what the experience is like for those who are listening to a meeting or event through the interpreters. Once the account administrator has assigned us as the interpreter on Zoom, and you all have selected your preferred language, you as a participant will begin to hear everything in the preferred language you've selected without additions or omissions. Just for the purposes of this short video and to show you how our work unfolds in real time via Zoom, we will make the linguistic justice announcement we give at the beginning of each meeting or event for all participants, so that you can also get an idea on how we frame our work of language access here at Linguistic Justice through our interpretation services and inclusion practices. And more than that, our ongoing commitment to such practices. Now, so that this experience is clear for both languages, this video will be available in English and Spanish. In our quick demonstration in English, I will be making an announcement in Spanish that you won't hear from me, but you will hear my words interpreted into English by my colleague. Also, as you will be able to see, we'll share our screen on Zoom with the content of this announcement on bilingual slides. We want to show you what the visual experience is like for participants in a fully inclusive space, one that stimulates understanding and hopefully participation. Our professional recommendation is to show the content of your meeting or event through slides in the primary languages of your audience, not only in English, thus creating a space for all attendees, regardless of their preferred language, to have equal opportunity to access the information you want to provide. Under understanding, actively and intentionally opening the space so that everyone can understand, participate, and ask questions if they wish. Finally, and before we show you our demo, I want to highlight that even though our working languages here are English and Spanish only, we believe that our values and linguistic justice principles can also be applied to multilingual spaces that include other languages, in addition to Spanish and English, including ASL audiences with whom we collaborate often. We also believe that our principles can be of great value when collaborating with other leaders in the language inclusion space and other like-minded organizations with whom we are eager to collaborate. And now, here's our demonstration with the language justice announcement we would provide at the beginning of a session, so you can see how simultaneous interpretations unfolds in real time.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this diverse and inclusive space that we have created for all of us here. My colleague and I are here on behalf of Linguistic Justice, not only to facilitate this bilingual space as English and Spanish interpreters, but also to ensure that all participants receive equal language access during the session, that everyone can understand and participate equally. To achieve this multilingual inclusion, please consider the following. First, if you would like to ask a question or to share a reaction during the Q&A section, please raise your hand using the Zoom raise your hand feature so that we can manage a respectful turn-taking dynamic when speaking. You'll be able to ask your questions out loud in your preferred language when it's your turn, and we'll interpret for you. You can also write your questions in the chat if you prefer. We will translate it for you in the chat as time allows. Second, your microphone should remain closed at all times, unless it is your turn to speak. Thirdly, be mindful of your speaking pace. Slow down significantly so that we can guarantee language inclusion. Language justice requires patience and everybody's cooperation so that we can do our job. Please keep in mind that we do not recommend reading when you're working with conference interpreters, because when we read, it doubles the speaking pace. And finally, for this wonderful simultaneous interpreting tool to work properly, all participants must choose their preferred language. Please do so following these instructions. You will find this feature in the bottom right part of your screen where there's a small globe that says interpretation. If you're joining through the Zoom application on your cell phone or tablet, you will see this function where there's 3 little dots and it says more. Choosing your preferred language on Zoom will also allow you to hear our voice as interpreters if we need to ask the speaker to slow down, asking for repetition or clarification. In those cases, we'll switch channels and we'll ask you in your language. And so choosing your language in Zoom will also allow you to hear those who are participating in a different language through the interpreters. So I want to briefly create a space for those who may have questions about how to choose their preferred language. You can also send us a message in the chat if you're having any technical difficulties, and we'll do everything possible to assist you. If there's no questions and everybody has chosen their preferred language, we can start.
Thank you all so much for checking out our quick demo. We hope you found it useful. And if you have any questions, please contact us through any of our platforms, and feel free to reach out if you would like to schedule a consult. We would be happy to connect with you.